From local stories to Wayne County news, get ready to dive into everything happening in North Carolina with Taylor House Publishing. Got a story to share? Shoot us an email at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. If you're looking to publish your book or need some top-notch mentorship, we've got your back. Join the excitement with the one and only Richard Taylor, right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Richard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Little stories that keep you in your feet.
Taylor House, we got the school.
Taylor House Publishing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? This is Richard Taylor, and I'm here with another video about an accused theft from a local businessman here in Goldsboro, North Carolina. The man that you see on the thumbnail and also on your screen right here is Mr. Coreemus Elliot. Also goes by the name, I think, Corey. Now, Mr. Elliot has been accused by a member of the community, a very trustworthy and upstanding member of the community, of stealing from a customer that she referred him to. Now, evidently, Mr. Elliot is a contractor. I think he does plumbing, maybe some flooring, framing, or whatever. And you know, I think, I actually probably spoke with him at a location he was doing some work at, maybe a year or two ago. And he seemed very upstanding. I knew him from high school. So I never heard anything like this of that nature from him. Let me say that, of course. But the person who accused him of this is none other than Joanne Spruill. Now, if you know Miss Spruill, she's from the Goldsboro, North Carolina, and she put up a Facebook post, in 3 different locations, on a personal page, on Goldsboro What's Up, and also Goldsboro, North Carolina Black-owned business. So I saw this post, and it was kind of surprising to me, because anybody who know Miss Spruill, and I'm going to show you the post in a minute, but anybody who knows Miss Spruill knows that she is very much for the advancement and the promotion of the black community, the black male, the black business, and, black empowerment all together. Like, she's very pro-black. So for her to put up this post saying that this black man did something very unscrupulous, caught me by surprise. That's what I'm going to say. Now, I'm going to show you the post right here. The post reads, as you can see, she says, "I almost forgot to be Facebook petty and full of drama today. Coreemus Elliot was hired to do some work for us. We referred him to someone else and he stole from them. Do not hire this man for any services or let him near your home. I got a little bit of time today." And so that was the post. It was 4 days ago. And so that was probably on, August the 26th. Now, there were a few comments on the post, and I'll read one of them to you. The attorney, Ben Bruin, said that's not petty at all. That's informing the public. Well, tagging him is kind of petty, and I'm here for it. LMAO. We all know what that stands for. Now, Joanne Spruill, he then replies, I guess him came and untagged himself, which makes it even more hilarious. So when Mr. Elliot tagged himself, that is evidence that he saw the post. So this is not, nothing that has not been shared publicly. I'm just, expounding upon it because this is definitely a bad look for the black community, black men, black businessmen, and also, if this is true, Mr. Elliot himself. Now, In all fairness, I reached out to Mr. Elliot through Messenger, Facebook Messenger. And what I did was, I'm going to show you what I sent him, because once again, I do know him. So I took a screenshot, as you see here, of the post that Miss Spruill made. And then I sent it to him and said what happened. And as you see from the messenger box, there was no response. So I left it alone, but then I saw that post this morning, and it kind of jumped out to me again. Now, also, she posted the post in the Goldsboro, North Carolina black-owned business group in Facebook. And a person, as you see here, named Cooling Breeze, said he did one of my customers I referred him to the same way. Shaking my head. It's been about 5 years or so ago. I want to say plumbing work. Thought he had gotten all that behind him. And he said, and Joanne replied, said, plumbing, yes, guess he didn't. Just don't want anyone else to go through it by not knowing. And then she said, the guy responded, said, Joanne Spruill, I understand that move made my business credibility drop dramatically, so I totally understand. And Joanne replied, it did for the person who referred him to us. Your comment helps give him some reprieve. So this is a person who, Mr. Cooling Breeze, I don't know him, but he kind of corroborates that activity has been perpetrated by Mr. Elliot in the past. And so once again, it makes for bad business for everybody involved. I am someone who, gets referrals from others, but also refer people, to other people. So if I refer someone to you and they do you wrong, especially if they steal, then that makes me look bad. And so, I understand where Miss Spruill is coming from. But also when I reached out to her, because once again, I know him. So it was kind of a shock to me. I was like, well, I thought he was an upstanding guy. I knew him in high school, went to Eastern Wayne for a semester back in '95 for my junior year. We used to hang out. He's always a little cool, smooth guy. So, I didn't never think anything like this of. And I've seen him, like I said, a couple of years ago doing a job at a property. And, I stopped and chopped it up with him for a minute. And, he seemed to be on the up and up. Nevertheless, as we see here, it is, not so as Miss Spruill indicated. And once again, I reached out to Miss Spruill and I asked her what happened. She said, well, I know you probably want to talk about it, but I don't want to give too much information because the people that were involved were elders. And by elders, she means older people. Now, once again, if you know Miss Spruill and her mother, Miss Austin, they're very community oriented. I bought some, gardening, some vegetables, some produce from them. So anytime you're talking about doing something like that to an elder, is, almost like, the lowest of the low. As the Bible said, honor thy father and mother, respect those who are older so that your days will be long on the earth. So, I didn't get a response from Mr. Elliot. I don't know if he'll see this video, but I definitely think, once again, being the credibility of Miss Spruill, I don't think that she would just get up here. Like, this is probably the first post I've ever seen of her disparaging anyone. Like I said, I spoke to her personally. We kind of connected on a couple of things, but I don't know her close as probably some of you do. But I have never seen her get up here and disparaging anyone of the African American race. So this is something that needs addressing. As one person said in the comments, Miss Marjorie Joyce Leslie says this is so necessary. So I just wanted to share this because sometimes we are our worst enemy. A lot of people talk about, doing business with black people. They Blacks always talk about, black-owned businesses, how inefficient they are, how bad customer service, how high the prices is, and the like. So this does nothing, if this is true, to counteract that trope, which is often stated, and it kind of once again puts a stain on the much maligned character, the much maligned image of black men already in this nation, and already against amongst our own culture. So hopefully, my brother, if this is true, you will make amends to the people. Now, if this is not true, you're welcome to come and dispute that. But I definitely want to just share this information, because once again, this is on a public Facebook post. This has already been shared on numerous platforms. So I just wanted to come on and address it, because I think this, if it is true, that's very foul to do something like that, especially to elders. But nevertheless, if you have any story, or you want to comment on this story, or this man's character, to the agreeance or disagreeance of the accusations, then feel free, 919-587-7782, or you can email me at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace and love. Everybody be safe this weekend. Stay dry.
Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Richard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Little stories that keep you in your feet.
Taylor House, we got the scoop.
Taylor House Publishing.